Peace, love, and darkness. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into our video today. So, have you ever asked yourself, when will it be my time? When will it be my time to love? When will it be my time to have the finances? When will it be my time to have freedom? All these things fall under power. And I want to remind you, I want you to take a look at the screen, right? Do you see how the brain is similar to the universe? The brain and the universe are very much a reflection, as within, so without. The universe creates stars and galaxies, and your brain, the neurons that are fired and wired, they create the reality that you see. Your neurons are always sending messages. Information is what keeps reality sustained. This is infinite intelligence. You are infinite intelligence. So, because you are infinite intelligence, you are a part of infinite intelligence. You are infinite intelligence. However you want to see it, it's levels to the integration of knowing you are all that is around you. You are one with the universe. However you desire to see it, it would behoove you, it would help you to understand this is truth. Because look at the way your body is operating. Look at the way that you're functioning when you have a thought. When you read something, you read this when I turned the video on. Who is reading that within you? Who is able to understand what these words mean? You are infinite intelligence. So, going back to this chart, let's see infinite intelligence as the highest top, right? Source. Within source, there is our. Our is mine and yours. Source is mine and yours. We are source. Source is the highest form. Then let's just use the 3D plane. Let's get into the clouds, right? We look up in the sky, we can see the clouds. The clouds are another part of creation. These clouds create the rain, which sustain us to have what? Water and to grow the plants. But how is all this orchestrated? See, infinite intelligence is that exactly what it sounds like. Infinite, it never stops, and it's intelligent. Intelligence can break things down for a specific purpose, a game. When you go and watch a game, or if you have a game that you like to play, there are rules to play the game. The game that you play on your phone, you run out of lives, right? You have to either purchase lives or you have to wait a few minutes until your lives rebuild up. Rules are basically laws. Laws govern the reality that we live in, which is the reality of these emotions of love. The very first emotion, even if you want whatever you desire to have, it starts with an emotion. Love is that emotion, that desire. That desire to have is a manifestation that is going to be answered, because desires are the solution to the problem. So if you have a desire, then you are manifesting that solution to whatever problem that is. Source's infinite intelligence desire was to entertain itself. That's how infinite it is. It's the reflection. A genius, a person who is very intelligent, must be stimulated. Source is so intelligent that it must be stimulated throughout all different times and spaces. Getting back to when will I have love, right? When will I have money? When will I have freedom? I want to remind you, you are already all these different things. But because you were born into this lower plane, right? A lower plane as in we can't touch the stars physically. We are made up of the stars. But if we put our hand up to the sky, this world is 10 times bigger than our bodies. So we are smaller compared to this entire galaxy. But that's the intelligence within, because we feel so deeply. Our feelings are coded from our environments. But here's the thing, environments change. So the universe operates off of laws, but these laws are then orchestrated depending upon the foundation that it rests in. So a law is going to look different in the water versus on the earth, right? The laws of birthing is different for a sea creature versus a land creature. That's what it is. And once we can understand that there is a pattern, there is a way to life, because it cycles. The environment is shaping the way we feel about when will I have this love. Because if you were born into this is all symbology too, a spring, right? Spring is a symbology of new beginnings and hope. Spring has that symbology of freshness and excitement, okay? It's sprouting. Summer has the energy of abundance and passion. That sun is just beaming, okay? Mating season. Animals have their instinctive nature of when it's time to procreate. Abundance and passion. That's what summer brings. Autumn and fall brings the energy of reflection and harvest. Winter brings the energy of rest, dormancy, and waiting. But there is a paradox within rest, dormancy, and waiting around this winter energy, around it being a law, a state of awareness of who you are desiring: money, love, freedom, which is all equal to power. I'm going to use me for an example. I was raised in a childhood cult. My essay started at 3 years old. My entire childhood felt indeed like a waiting period. I was born in an environment of winter. The state of awareness that I was born into was dormancy. Even through the pain and the fight or freeze, that negative energy, there was nothing I could do. So it felt like I was in a waiting period. Once I left that cult, I did the work because why? When will I have love? When will I have money? When will I have freedom? I got tired of asking when, and I took it. Nothing is going to be given. See, the game, rules, and laws. When you're playing a game, nobody's not going to willingly tell you their hand. No one's not going to willingly say, oh yeah, I got the next, let's use Uno. I'm about to throw out this last card, okay? And I'm about to throw out my last 2 cards. Nobody's not going to announce that. It's going to be a shock, a surprise, because it's why strategy. There is strategy to each level within the game, because the environments are going to influence each of our perceptions. Expression is the only form of consciousness. Consciousness is expression. So whatever we are expressing is a reflection of whatever we learned. Our state of awareness is around the state that we reside in. And it's not intentional. Again, it's like a card game. If we're all playing a game of cards and one person has a really good hand and somebody has a really shitty hand, the person who shuffled the cards and threw the cards out didn't intentionally decide for a person to not have a good card game. But because it's a game and because there are laws around the game, your law is you have the free will to strategize with what you've been given. The love, the money, the freedom is all there. You are love, money, and freedom. Your perception is based around what you grew up around, your environment. But when you tap into epigenetics and you change your own environment, you change your own gene expression, which changes your state of awareness to receive the things that you desire to have, because once you become it, that is what it is. The universe, infinite intelligence, this is the game to be broken down and to be played. You can only get what you are. The whole game was to forget who you are. That's the point of the game, to forget who you are. But along your journey, you will remember, because you will run into people like me, Deity, who's going to remind you you are a free sovereign being. I too once questioned, when will I have all these things? Because it was the program of fear. Okay, winter is very dark. It's very dark. It doesn't seem that way because, okay, some bear is hibernating, but why is it hibernating? Because it's dark. It's nothing to do. Once that summer come out, though, the bear now goes out and play. So it can seem like I'm not able to have these things, but that's only because of the environment that one was sprouted in. We're all one. Just as one person is experiencing joy and bliss, someone else is experiencing sadness. Emotions are a part of the game. It's a part of the game to experience different levels of feelings. So when will I have love, money, and freedom? The moment you become these things. The moment you become, that is what you are. You can only have what you are. If you say you are not dynamic, then you are not dynamic. If you declare and say, I am dynamic, and you feel that you are dynamic, you will receive that of what you say you are, because this is how infinite intelligence is orchestrated. You are infinite intelligence. There is nothing you cannot have. There is nothing you cannot do. There is nothing that you cannot be. But we are here to remind each other. You have the permission slip to do it. It doesn't matter what environment you were born into. You get to change that. You get to hop into the new energy of hope and abundance. You get to reflect upon yourself. You get to create your own winters of rest, dormancy, and waiting, not because of other people's timing, but because of your own timing. You get to orchestrate and say, this is the game I'm going to play with my own rules. I'm going to create my own laws with the sustenance that's already here. Life, this is what I would say to wrap this up. Life is basically just one big canvas, right? Colors. We all just get to choose and paint with what's already given. It's already given. You just get to play with it now for yourself and create your own masterpiece. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you drop a comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I am having a Cut and Thrive workshop on June 1st and June 2nd. This is an activation, a monthly activation that will get you exactly where you desire to be with the thoughts and the beliefs. This is a $88 admission. The link is below. Sign up to the wait list because seats are limited. I do have also a book coming out, so stay tuned. My second book, I'm an author. My first book, the link will be below where you can see all my resources, so check those things out. Remember to stay rich, wet, and dangerous. Peace, love, and darkness, and I will see you soon. Deuces.
Had to hop over fences and climb up the ladder to get what I want, bitch, I'm just getting better. They tried to tell me I would never be shit. Look at me now, body built like a brick. Sleep all you want, but I'm chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fuck the supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.